yes. What is going on, folks? It's your boy Terrence here at Makersville. And I just want to say thank you for deciding to spend your most valuable commodity, which is your time, with me. Tonight, we are going to talk about the funnel and how the funnel is your ticket to freedom, or how it can be your ticket to freedom, right? So, what is a funnel? Well, actually, let's talk about the first part of the funnel, which is the landing page, right? Which normally it'll start with a form, right? It's an even exchange. Okay. So you have something that someone else wants. The someone else wants what you have, and you want something from them. Usually what that is their contact information. Okay. So how do we go about this? Well, first, we have to focus on what? Becoming the authority, right? Remember, we spoke about becoming the authority back in before the episodes got into the teens, right? We were talking about the authority journey. And that being the journey from you actually not has nothing really to do with the customer. Indirectly it does, but really the authority journey is you switching your approach from a salesy approach to a more of a educational approach where you're educating the marketplace, right? You're educating the marketplace and you are just offering valuable information, right? And when you do that, normally you're going to give stuff away for free, right? Just to add value. When you give that stuff away, you want the person's contact information in return. All right. So that's the transaction. The transaction is you giving something of value, right? And then the other person, they're going to give you their contact information. Now, why do you want their contact information? Here's why. You want their contact information because down the road, you have a service or product that you probably want them to buy, right? And you're going to nurture them because maybe that person is not ready to buy yet, right? But they have raised their hand and said, hey, you know what? I'm interested in something you have. Okay. So now that you have their contact information, now you can strategically nurture that person and keep on feeding that person more information, giving that person more value, answering more of their questions, addressing more of their concerns. All right. And the way we do that is with a funnel. All right. So you have top of the funnel, you have middle of the funnel, and you have the bottom of the funnel, right? Now, the bottom of the funnel, that's when people are pretty much ready to buy. Top of the funnel is when you've just like piqued their interest, right? And let me go to I'm going to go to one of my landing pages right now. So this is a landing page right here. And um, I'm giving out prompts, right? So these are the prompts. It's free chat GPT prompts to begin your authority journey. Ignite your niche. Tap into AI to uncover and conquer your market, right? And then hey, effortless customization, tailor paste, and watch your audience unfold, right? So now look, I'm asking for the person's information right here, right? So they give me their name, they'll say Terrence, they'll put their email right here, and then they submit their info, right? So now after that happens, I'm going to thank them, right? Here's another video of me thanking them, right?
Do is go to your email, click on the link, download the document, scroll through it, pick one prompt out of the 25 that looks interested, copy.
See now, so and then I'm thanking them, and then they go to their email, and then they'll get they'll get what I promised, right? But I had to have something of value. So now I have the email address, right? Sometimes inside the form, I'll even put the phone number, right? So I can get a phone number as well. Now, some people feel shaky giving their phone number, so you may not be able to get it, but an email address will do fine. Trust me, people still check their email. When people tell you that email marketing is dead, don't listen to them because they don't know. Um, Let me see what's going on with Facebook. What's going on with Facebook? Let's see. Hmm. Edit my audience. Okay, I'm not sure why that's happening. Okay, so I just had to edit my audience. I just edited the audience to go to be public. I'm not really sure why it does that. So if you're on Facebook right now, you probably just joined, you'll be able to catch the first 5 minutes on the replay, right? So we were just talking about a funnel and like a landing page and a squeeze page and that trade, that transaction of something of value for your information, right? So now just to go back, actually no, go back. You got to see it on the replay. So now I'll go now to how I actually built it. So when we come into Go High Level, you'll see we're going to have two things, right? So we're going to go to one of my sub accounts right here. And I'm going to go to sites. Now, yesterday I spoke about this, but we spoke about websites, right? So tonight we're going to talk about the funnel, right? So these are funnels. So I go to funnels and I have a few funnels right here, right? The one I showed you was for the authority prompts, right? So it just has two steps. It has a register page, right? And you saw that page right here. This is where the person comes. However they get there, maybe they click the link, maybe I told them to go, they typed it in, but they're here. This is the first step of the funnel, right? So that's the registration page, right? And then we have the thank you page. That's the second place that it goes right here, right? So once they put their email address in, it goes here. And so now I have their information, right? So now the exchange happened. I had something of value, right? And then they gave me their information. This is how it's going to go no matter what niche you're in. And this is the part that you need to really, really, really understand. If you don't have anything of value to give away, you may never get the person's email address. People are very skeptical of giving up their information. People are selling people's information. People are opening up accounts and all type of fraud. So people are really funny about giving you their information. But if it's something of value, and if it's something that if it's something that addresses a problem they have, and it could be a solution, or it can be some type of information that bring them towards their final solution, they will give you the information. All right. But that's how it all starts. I don't care what your service is. I don't care what type of product you have. I don't care what you're selling. You have to have something of value. This is why companies have sample packs, right? This is why when you walk through the mall, you go to Macy's or whatever department store, they have sample cards of the perfume. They'll spray the cologne for you, right? And let you smell it. This is why in Costco's or in BJ's, when you're shopping, minding your business, trying to get what you got to get, you have people set up with the stands with samples of food, giveaways, right? They have the giveaway so they can entice you, right, to buy the product. So this is what you have to think of. You have to start to think of what type of value do you have? And it doesn't have to be anything extravagant, right? It could be a checklist. It could be a PDF of positive affirmations. It could be a list. It could be a planner. It could be a calendar, right? Anything that's print, digital form. It could be something with audio. It could be a free course. It could be anything. It could be poems. It could be sounds, right? If you produce music, it could be a bank of sounds, of like sound effects, of drum sounds, right? You just have to be creative, right? At the end of the day, you just have to be creative. But this is what you have to start to think of, right? Before you want to make any moves online and you want to make some money online, I get it. But what can you give away of value, right? Like if you look at what I'm doing, I'm not trying to, I'm going live every day, 5 days out of the week, just to give out free value. I have Chat GPT prompts, right? That can help you build content and that can help you, really get down to the nitty gritty of your niche. I have that as a giveaway. I have a free community that I'm starting where there's going to be videos in there and trainings in there that you can just come through and just get value, right? So when I am ready to launch a flagship product, my thinking is, well, you know what? I've already gave out tons of value for free. So if the free stuff has got me this far, I want the customer to think, wow, well, what am I getting for the paid stuff, right? So you got to think of that. All right, so now let's go into your funnels, right? So now the funnel, it starts with a form. So another thing that you're gonna have to start doing is you're gonna have to start get good at choosing for at making forms. And as you can see, when you go high level, you don't have to make your own form from scratch. Look at all these templates right here. All these templates. Forms and more forms, load more forms, forms, and more forms. So let's say if you had a webinar you were doing, right? Let's say if this is a basic contact form, a sign up form, right? Schedule a free consultation form, right? So let's say if you wanted to use this form here, and once again, just like yesterday with the websites, it's loading the template, and this is your form right here that you can have. Look at that. This is dope. So it has everything you need on it, right? It has a name, it has an email, right? The phone number, right? A description, and then you could click that right here for legal help, right? Okay, now, so what you can do is you could actually customize this. You can customize the layout, right? Let's say you don't want one of these fields right here. Actually, a background image too. Let's say if you want a different background image, you don't want this image, you can get rid of that. So let's go to options, right? If you go to options, or is it themes? Which one is it? Options, form lead generation, open URL. Okay, on form submit, what is it? Where does it go? Your styles, inline form, corner radius. So you can kind of just like, you can customize this, however you want. I mean, it's amazing the things that you can do, right? And then you can kind of figure out what happens when they submit the form, right? So first you have to design your form, right? And then once you design your form, oh, I kind of like this one right here. Well, this is not a tutorial on the forms, right? But once you design, once you design the form, you go back and then you begin to build your funnel, right? So you can get a new funnel, and once again, you can start from templates right here. See, in this system, you don't have to build anything. You can start everything from a template. So let's say you wanted to use this one here. Download your free organic juice recipe ebook today. So, all right. So now take note of that, right? Download your free organic juice recipe ebook today. So remember last week, so look at this, receive an ebook at no cost. Unable to find form because I haven't loaded the form yet, right? And then look, it gives you more, right? So now you can continue. It's going to add that template. Now, remember we did recipes last week? We did recipes. I believe we did some cake recipes on baking. You can do the same thing in ChatGPT for recipes for juicing, right? So let's say you are on your health kick and you say, "Hey, listen, I want to start a health and wellness business." You got a few workouts that you recorded from yourself using your phone, and now you want to give some juicing recipes, right? So okay, cool. Check this out. You go right to this funnel right here that you just made, right? You just made this funnel. You put your logo right here, right? Okay. And then now you should probably already know where I'm gonna go. And so now what about watch this? Please provide me with 4 organic juice recipes. 1 for meal replacement. 1 for high protein. 1 heavy green uh um one heavy green for cleaning out system. I don't know. One random. Let's see what it gives me. So as you can see, it's going to give me some recipes, right? that I could put inside of this little giveaway that I have, right? So check this out. In less than a minute, right? I have a meal replacement juice. I have the ingredients right here. I have the instructions. I got a high protein juice. I have the ingredients. I have instructions. I have a heavy green detox juice. I have the ingredients. I have instructions. I have a random flavorful juice. I have the ingredients. I have the instructions. And I have this right here, organic juice recipe ebook today. So now if I wanted to get crazy, I can go to Canva and I could look for recipe cookbook. Recipe juice. Recipe juices. I don't know. Okay, look at that. Healthy green juice recipe. Mixed juice. All right, let's say healthy juice recipe ebook. Let's say if I wanted that right there. What if I wanted to customize this template? Now I have this. Now I can add a page. Now I can come back here. Now I could copy that. Copy. Now I can come back to here. Now I can come here. I've never done this before, but right here. Oops. I come here. I don't know. Add a text box. I don't know. You wouldn't do it this way, but you know what I mean? You get the drift. Right? Let's say I wanted this to be whatever, right? 20. So you get what I'm trying to do here, right? You get what I'm trying to do here. Like I would spend more time doing this right here. But as you can see, I have page 1 and I have a recipe right here. Now, of course, like I said, I would of course make it look better, right? But I'm doing this live, but I'm just giving you the whole idea. I want you to have the whole idea of the funnel, right? And the funnel of the giveaway, right? And I don't want you to overthink this. Just think of your industry. Whatever industry, whatever market you're in, think about what are people giving away? What are some good lead magnets? If you didn't know, I would come right here. And I would say, hey, let's get a new chat. You say, I need an idea for lead magnets for my potential customers. My niche is auto detailing. What might be some lead magnets that my audience would like? Like I said, any niche. So I just typed that into ChatGPT. As you can see, I need an idea for lead magnets from potential customers. My niche is auto detailing. What might be some lead magnets my audience would like? And by a lead magnet, the terminology that just means what is the giveaway. So even if you did nothing from tonight, you should probably see, okay, whatever market you're in, whatever market you're planning on getting into, You should type like, yo, what are some good lead magnets? What are some good lead magnets that I can give away to my audience? So let's see what they gave us here. All right. Detailed guides and ebooks, auto detailing tips ebooks. All right. Year-round car maintenance guide. Okay. Guide. A checklist. DIY car detailing checklist. Offer a printable checklist that car owners can use when performing their own detailing work. This can include all necessary steps for the interior and exterior cleaning, reminding them of the tools and the products they need. Look at that. Pre-road trip checklist. Since road trips can be tough on cars, a checklist that helps owners prepare their vehicle for a long journey could be useful. Tire checks, waxing, thorough interior cleaning to ensure a pleasant trip. Video, or you could do video tutorials, step-by-step detailing videos, behind-the-scene tours, discounts and special offers, first-time customer discount, provide coupons, all right, seasonal promotions, email courses, or auto care mini course, interactive tools, custom detailing plan generator. Interesting. Develop an interactive tool that recommends specific detailing services based on the customer's car type. That's dope. Case studies and testimonials, transformation stories. Share detailed case studies or before and after stories of cars you've detailed. That's dope. So look at this. Choosing the right lead magnet depends on your understanding your audience needs and preferences. You may start with one or two options, test their effectiveness, and then refine your strategy based on the response rates and feedback you receive. This will help you optimize your lead magnets. So that's a tip right there. That's a tip. Yeah, so I'm sorry. So that's a tip right there for any market you are in. Go into ChatGPT and just ask, hey, what will be some good lead magnets, right? That I can consider for that giveaway, because you want to think about that, because that's going to be your way in, right? That's going to be your way in to getting that information that you need. Remember, the end goal is to get the information so you can nurture the lead. All right. This is the only way that you're going to get leads, right? So you got to make content that's valuable, and you have to have stuff to give away. These are like the basics, the one-on-one of marketing that you have to know. All right. I don't care about ChatGPT. I don't care about the Go High Level Command Center. If you don't know the basis and the basics of marketing, then none of this stuff is going to work. You're just going to have some cool tools, but they're not going to work in your favor because you don't know what to do with them. All right. And so that's all I got for you tonight. The mighty funnel lead magnet giveaway transaction for the information so you can nurture. I'll see you tomorrow, 8 p.m. Thanks for joining. I'm out.